Hey there, Stucklings. So, welcome to another quick tutorial. This is a study tip, and this study tip is called Using Simple Sentences. So, simple sentences. I'm going to do a sample in Spanish and in Spanish 1, and then you can try it on your own, and I may also do a sample in Spanish 3. I don't want to make the video too long. So we've had lots of other study techniques. We've talked about flashcards and 3 times each and mountain climbers and a whole world of other things. Some people say that they really need help with studying. So simple sentences help. We're going to start with some basic vocabulary here for Spanish 1. Atrevido or atrevida or atrevide for daring. Espontáneo or espontánea or espontanee for spontaneous. Estudioso, estudiosa or estudiose for studious. Inteligente for intelligent, and creativo, creativa, creative for creative. If you remember in class, we talked about how Spanish just happens to change its endings. Adjectives agree with the noun that they are describing. I am not very daring. I'm going to go ahead and write a sentence about me. When I say write a simple sentence, I mean keep it simple. The most basic sentence you can do. And so you know what? If all you know is yo soy for I am and yo no soy for I am not, that's okay. You just start off with something nice and simple to practice. So I am not daring. Yo no soy atrevida. And I say it while I type it. Now, honestly, if you're studying at home, I really recommend good old-fashioned paper and pencil. There's something about handwriting it and actually having that eye-brain connection and writing yo no soy atrevida, because you're making your hand physically create a shape, and it's having that brain-hand connection. And because I chose atrevida and I'm feminine, it's really kind of sticking in with me. Please know that I support you whether you are masculine, feminine, non-binary. You choose what the adjective is that you need for you, the adjective ending. All right, sometimes you might not want to always talk about yourself. So in this unit, we've been studying family, and I hate to have you combine 2 words that you're learning into one, but if it's important to you, I might say, mi hijo es espontáneo. My son is spontaneous. Aha, red letter kind of hints that I need to make that change. It's because I'm thinking, that. Or if you don't want to learn mi hijo, just think of someone who is spontaneous. Joshua es espontáneo. Again, I recommend taking pencil and paper and handwriting. Joshua es espontáneo. My eyes are looking at it. My ears are hearing me say it. My hand is making me write it. All right, somebody that you know who's studious. Pick another person. Ellie es estudiosa. That's my daughter. So you, again, say it while you write it. Ellie es estudiosa. So you've handwritten a sentence, you're thinking about it, you're personalizing it and making it very simple. So, yo soy inteligente. Now the typing, it kind of predicts your typing, and that's again why I like the paper and the pencil. I'm going to physically practice that, and I'm going to physically practice only writing one L. So who do you know that's creative? Come up with someone that you think is creative. Ken es creativo. And again, you handwrite that. So those are simple sentences. You pick a few. Again, remember my study technique that I truly only think you want to focus on 5, maybe 10 words at a time. Notice that this took me 4 minutes. Another study technique is to actually physically write it again. Yo no soy atrevida. Joshua es espontáneo. Ellie es estudiosa. Yo soy inteligente. ¿Quién es creativo? And physically handwriting it again, you're going to practice that spelling, you're going to practice the word order, you're going to practice your grammar, and you're going to practice your vocabulary. Now, Spanish 3 students, if you came along for the ride, and Spanish 1 students, if you're interested in learning some Spanish 3 words, we can jump into that. So simple sentences, man, okay, I'm talking simple. Well, do you have any pain right now? You might write down, tengo dolor. I have pain. And again, Spanish 3s, I recommend for you, handwrite it. Tengo dolor. And maybe even hold your head. Oh, tengo dolor. I have pain. All right, so what do you think of with faithfulness? I have a friend who has a lot of faithfulness. I'm going to say Kimberly tiene mucha fidelidad. Notice I'm saying it while I'm writing it. Kimberly tiene mucha fidelidad. Okay, do you like to hug? That would be something really simple. I could say I like to hug. Me gusta abrazar. That's a really simple sentence. If you feel like making more complex, me gusta abrazar a mi familia. And again, hand right. Eye, brain, ear, mouth, hand. And if it's too much sound, really think about it while you write it. Okay. Is there something you appreciate? Yo aprecio a mi esposo. I appreciate my husband. Yo aprecio a mi esposo. And then confiar in. Is there something you or someone that you can confide in, that you can really trust? Yo confío en mi esposo. I confide in my husband. I'm going to pick something that you confide in. You might say, yo confío en Chautauqua, because Chautauqua might be your best friend, and you might say, I confide in her, or I trust in her. I was thinking a cognate, confiar en, to trust. I trust. So yo confío en mi esposo. Notice I've got that little blue line there. I wonder why. Right click. Oh, it needs to tell me to put an accent on there. Again, the hand-eye connection. If talking is too much, literally being quiet, having that lined paper, and writing it out. And again, for practicing the writing it 2 or 3 times. Notice that this video is 8 minutes, and I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've done 10 sentences in less than 8 minutes. And I've practiced my words, and I've kind of put them into my head. So I hope this little video on simple sentences was helpful to you. Muchas gracias, and thank you for your time. Good luck with studying.